memories galore. I have only good memories about my second home, like country, Abu Dhabi, an emirate of UAE was given us everything in life. I used to tell my children humorously that the blood running through their body also belongs to Abu Dhabi, as they were brought up there. Presume all who have returned to home country from Abu Dhabi may be having the same feeling, I believe. The loving citizens and rulers are to be lauded for their magnanimity in giving equal rights to all residents, irrespective of their color or creed. May I humbly take this opportunity to sincerely pray for the welfare, progress, and prosperity of this great nation, humble abode of many nationalities from around the world. I have bitter and pleasant experiences during my stay there. My journey started on 22nd of September 1968 from Bombay by SS Sirdana, a huge ship carrying about 500 and odd passengers and heavy loads of food items, mainly onions, under the deck. We were allowed to take 4 Bahrain dinars on board the ship. We had to give 1 or 2 Bahrain dinars at Dubai to get down from the deck at great height, hanging on a rope to a small boat far away from the shore. It took about 7 days to reach Dubai via Muscat due to heavy sickness. Still, remember, I was not able to take any food supply from the ship canteen and depended mainly on some fruits or biscuits, as there was no money to buy some other variety of food. Being away from home the first time and the hanging down exercise from the ship all made me tired and depressed, but when we reached the shore, we were received by relatives and we were happy and refreshed. One Mr. Thomas George was my best friend. I met first time in the ship and we stayed in opposite flats in Abu Dhabi long time. My affectionate friend is no more, but I cherish his memories as a man of qualities and pray for his noble soul. I started my career in same year with Abu Dhabi Telegraph and Telephone Company in bracket ADTT, which changed its name several times. Finally became Itisalat when I got retired in 2006 and I reached at the age of 60. I had the great privilege of staying in a flat with my brother, working in an oil company and having an AC room for initial 3-4 years, but finally we had to vacate due to company restrictions. Air conditioner was a luxury at that time, and still I remember that old ones without outside covers or even proper filters. Even the electricity and water was scarce. I remember my bitter experience of carrying my worn dirty clothes to Kerala for washing, as there was no electricity for 4 days in that area due to burning of main underground cable also. At that time we were staying as bachelors and sleeping above asbestos sheets of the house top, surrounded by houseflies from the garbage heap outside in the night, as it was severe summer time. In the 80s, when we were staying with families with small children, we were staying in Medina side. We had to run to power station once or twice at midnight to get electricity reinstated. Many were shanty houses made of wood and sheets where the present healthy persons were also living. As the houses were less in numbers, demand was there, and the so-called Arbabs were demanding high rent or to leave the houses, which was a terrific experience to many like me. I have seen utensils, etc. being thrown out to get the house vacated. Pakka houses were a nightmare, but at the end, many were able to stay in central AC flats with reticulated gas supply and without power disruption. Sometimes I wanted to see power failure to remember our old experience. I am very much impressed with services of the police and public servants there. The new generation may not be aware of earlier problems. We have to thank Almighty for giving us chance to live in a house which was not built by us or drink water from the well we have not dug, and should be grateful to older generation who took the challenge to migrate to these burning deserts where falcons were dying due to the climate, and many parents were reluctant to send their children due to such reasons. In the early 70s and 80s, there were only few good shops like Nashima, Emerson's, M.A. Malabaris, run by Indians in addition to MK Supermarket, later got to be Lulu group of companies presently operating all over the world. In the 60s, only few Keralans, mainly employees working in oil companies like ADPC and Atma and their families were present in Abu Dhabi, part of crucial state. Few of them used to meet every Friday in a row, a bachelor accommodation of Watco in the town. This paved the way for the formation of a prayer group in January and Abu Dhabi Marthoma Church in December 1971 during the visit of Reverend Dr. Alexander Marthoma Metropolitan with the Reverend K.S. Varis as visiting vicar from Bahrain. Before this, we used to attend services in St. Joseph's Catholic Church, Lone Church in Abu Dhabi, that time during special occasions like Easter, Christmas and New Year, if my memory is correct. From 1972, Reverend M.M. Thomas, the former Center Secretary of MTYS, that is Marthoma Youth when Sakim was appointed as first vicar of our church, but members were few in numbers and service was conducted sometimes in St. Andrew's Church located at Almsbury Quarry. Our growth started then onwards in line with the influx of Keralites in search of employment and became a part of the progress and prosperity of Abu Dhabi. Later, from the Seven Emirates got united with the great initiative of His Highness Sheikh Said bin Sultan, a great leader with vision and humanitarian thinking who will be remembered by all of us until the end of our life. I am glad to remember the commendable good deeds carried out by our church in Kerala, especially in the field of health and services during the last many years. All the organizations of the church are excelling well, which is very much appreciated. Finally, I wish and pray for the prosperity and progress of the church and a COVID-free healthy life to all people around the world, especially our parishioners when we are celebrating the church's Golden Jubilee. May Almighty bless us all. Thank you.